Hey, what's up? Welcome to FSH Fantasy Sports Podcast, YouTube channel, all this stuff.
Website,
website,
Twitter.
everything. Well, this is a podcast or YouTube, however you're watching it. Probably a YouTube video.
Well, yeah, we're going to have the visuals to go with it, but
Yeah, we're recording this.
this is a
It's a big league.
$500 buy-in league that is a 10-team, 0.5 PPR. Yahoo's, now it's standard 0.5, so
Yeah, that's a kind of a. I kind of like how they moved that over to being the standard.
I wanted
That's
to
better.
do 12, but it's just too much of a hassle trying to find the scoring settings to match the league format. And it's just easier to just do the ones they offer. But I got the 6 pick, so I'm probably going to go either Kamara or Barkley if they're available.
So it begins
I think
here.
it's starting now, yeah.
Yeah.
Gurley, okay, that's not really that surprising.
Then Bell, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is normally how that goes. Okay, Hopkins went 3. That's a
See,
little
there
different.
we go. We're already seeing some weird stuff.
So that means that
We're talking about what's going to be really different in a $500 league and another league.
I honestly don't
We'll
want
see.
Antonio Brown. I really don't. I don't like going receiver at this point. I'd rather go running back. Brown is safe, but I don't want to do it. Okay, there goes Johnson.
It looks like you're going to have Barkley available here.
If he goes Brown, I might have to go Elliott.
I think Elliott is too hard to pass up.
I know.
On. I don't like him, but I get it. He's their team.
All right.
All right, that takes your pick at least away from Elliott. So it's between Kamara and Barkley, really, because you don't want Brown.
I've already, this
You
might
already
be
kinda-
Homer, but I have to.
I like it. I like your reasoning too. How you'd rather
I'm
rather
going-
win
I'm
it
going-
all with a.
I'm going to have to watch every single Giants game this year. 'Cause
and you'd
I'm-
rather win it with a Giant than with a Saint.
I like Kamara a lot, but I just worry that if his touches remain the same and his productivity levels out, last year his averages were insane. I don't know if anyone's really going to put up those kind of peripherals, but
He's gonna regress, but I think he's still gonna be. In the top
Ingram's
5.
obviously not there the first 4 weeks. I worry a little bit with just health with Kamara. He's not the biggest running back, and I feel like they're going to force a little bit too big of a workload on him.
Let's face it though. There's worries with Barkley too, but I agree with what you're saying with Kamara. There's worries with everybody.
I wish I had the 8th pick.
I like the later picks. It's
I know.
been my
I wish
favorite spot.
I just want to be earlier in the second round, so I make sure I get Melvin Gordon. Because now I'm not going to get Melvin Gordon.
I don't mind that 10 spot where you get the double pick. I don't mind the 9 or 8 spot. I like all those picks this year. It's I like it. It's funny how years past I've sort of not liked those spots.
I think I'm going to go receiver.
Now it's the sweet
next.
spot, I feel like.
I kind of want Chris McCaffrey though too.
I like where you get your third round, your other picks for when you have a later pick. You know what I mean? For your second round, you get a better second round and a better fourth round. I almost like that.
These receivers that are left are pretty ridiculous.
So what's been going here?
Fournette. After my pick, it went Kamara. Antonio Brown went 8th, which is pretty weird.
Yeah, for a guy who wasn't he in the top 5 last year in the draft? I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure he was. I think he was in the top 3.
Beckham went 9. Then Leonard Fournette.
Beckham's been going around there.
And then Melvin Gordon went 11, who I was really hoping to get.
Melvin Gordon's been going early second. Yep. Well, you're in 10-person league, so yeah, early second for here, or late first for a 12-person. I don't like those 12-person leagues. I think I like the 10s better. I guess it is just more people available. It's a little funner. This Wrangler's girl
know
is
what? I
really
think-
attractive from this commercial. I have to say, wow. All of them, yeah. The Wranglers know what they're doing. What just going here? What just went? Jones?
Kareem Hunt.
Oh, Kareem Hunt.
Julio Jones.
Another guy. Julio Jones and Antonio Brown were in the top 5 last year, right?
I really don't want to go receiver. I kind of want to just go McCaffrey.
Well, there's a drop off in running backs. You know what I mean? Where it's a drop off of starters, so it's you got to get your second one. So who are you gonna get for a second?
It's either Jordan Howard or McCaffrey.
Well, there's your McCaffrey choice gone.
Michael Thomas or Keenan Allen.
What happened to Howard? Howard's still in the mix, but I see he's kind of a reach. I see.
No, I don't have to go by these rankings at all. It's just I don't.
No, I know you don't. Talking about go by what you want, especially in this type of league where you're spending. But yeah, I guess you would take him above Dalvin Cook and above, right?
You know what? I'm gonna go Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, I think I've got him in one of the leagues.
I just think that
You know what's funny? I think my Cook. I'm pretty sure I did the same thing. I got Barkley, and I was able to get. I did the same thing where I got Cooks.
I just think that as much as like Murray is decent, he's still just a backup. I don't worry about him too much. And I don't want to go receiver this early. I kind of want to try just running back as a strategy for the most of my draft and see what receivers I end up with. What did you do in yours? Did you try the running back thing? Or no?
I did. I didn't do anything funny.
You
Like
said you wanted to try and see how that worked.
I was thinking about doing a 0 RB where it would be like receiver. Here's the thing:
I
the
did
zero
that last night.
the zero RB strategy is
It
a little
didn't
too
like it.
like intense. I would never want to do exactly what everyone's saying online. I would almost want to do it like hybrid-esque, where it's like I wouldn't do like three receivers in a row. I would do probably 2 receivers and a running back. Like that's where I feel like, and then like I'd be a little bit different than them.
I think I'm actually going to try and trade Dalvin Cook for Christian McCaffrey.
You were even saying it when we were looking at the running back rankings. I do like the later running backs, and that is the strategy of the 0 RB. Is the later running backs have good value, and to use that, and then to have really high value running receivers. I know last year the 0 RB strategy like completely failed. Like I know as far as last year's stats, like they're saying like because all the articles this year are like why it's going to work this year. That's like the but I don't know if it's true.
It's sort of like when you kept saying Carson Wentz is going to get hurt. You say it for 6 weeks in a row, you have a pretty good chance of hitting him.
And I was right, yeah. Well, it looks like Carson Wentz is still pretty banged up.
I don't think he's going to play week 1. Nick Foles is going to be good for streaming.
And you never know with a week 2. Like you're missing week 1, could be week 2 doubtful. At least the Eagles have a system where they can completely work with Foles as we saw.
I think I'm going to go receiver next. I don't want to go 3 running back strategy.
You got the receiver tab open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what are you looking at, Thielen?
I wanted Diggs, but he's gone. I'm getting a little concerned with this draft because of the people I want are going right the pick before me. I wanted McCaffrey. I'm gonna have to try and trade for him.
I kind of like your Dalvin Cook pick.
I know I'm gonna try and trade him for McCaffrey with some later round stuff with upside and see if I can pair it together.
What's Dalvin Cook projected at for his season stats? Can you just go to his? Oh, you got it pulled up there.
It looks like 1,000. 8 touchdowns is probably not going to happen. I don't think he's going to get 8.
10 touchdown total with
346 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns.
I see a little lower.
I'm hoping
than that.
maybe he'll have 6 rushing touchdowns and 4 receiving, and that'll get him to 10. But honestly, if he can just stay healthy, that's all I'm really production.
Yeah, he's gonna get the ball.
Production is
yeah.
I don't know. It's just so relative to just playing.
The good thing about the Vikings though is with a running back garbage time. I think the Vikings are gonna be a good team this year. I think they're gonna be on top of winning games, and I think they're gonna be garbage time running back time for Dalvin Cook.
All right, so on a recap of what just went after my pick.
And that garbage time, I love that shit at the end when you're watching matchups. You know what I mean? You're watching matchups towards the end, and you're everything's close, and then your guys getting some late game carries. It's always nice.
It's kind of a run on receivers, but out of necessity or whatever. But I mean, Devonta Adams, Devonta Freeman, Michael Thomas, Keenan Allen, Stephon Diggs, Jordan Howard, and then Gronkowski and Kelsey went back to back.
Okay. So honestly, so far everything's been.
Look at this receivers left. AJ Green.
Can you pull up the running back list? Can I say that for a second? After you pick here.
I think I might actually go T.Y. Hilton over Tyreek Hill.
I can't. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Actually, you know what? I like those bye weeks so much.
I don't know about Tyreek Hill.
Oh wait, I can't see my bye weeks are on the side.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can do it if you want.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We're gonna have to.
Have it for your.
I still can't see it. Okay, 9 and 10. Yeah, I'd rather get Hill.
Yeah, keep it for your bye weeks. Hill, though, I'll say this: you got Kelsey, who's the main target. You also now have Sammy Watkins. But I have heard how Mahomes is saying how Hill is his favorite target, so that's good. I mean, it should be, right?
I just think that
he's got to be the quickest guy on the team.
He didn't really fit the style that Alex Smith caters to as a receiver.
He fits a rookie guy.
Still put up decent production, and I feel like Mahomes and the system should cater more to what Hill's strengths are.
Well, Hill's kind of slottish too. He's another one of these smaller receiver types. So that always works. Someone who's like that, or can just get a guy who you can pass the ball to and have them get some yards after carry stuff. He's that guy.
I also don't really think Sammy Watkins is much of a threat for anything.
He signed a huge contract though. That's what makes me like wonder about it. It's like they really put value in him. You know what I mean? Like his contract is. They were talking about it, like analyzing
Hill's
it.
got a pretty good contract extension. And
Everyone was saying, analysts, they're talking about Odell because everyone's, saying how it was a crazy deal. If you look at the contract, Watkins has a better deal. Watkins has a better, player deal.
Okay, so Amari Cooper went, and then Joe Mixon went. Joe Mixon went in the pretty much the third. There goes Aaron Rodgers in the third. So I guess
this is emulating $50, $100 leagues.
Yeah, I guess
it's not.
I mean, as far as Aaron Rodgers,
and 10, I've seen him go like
this
that.
Is Aaron Rodgers.
Like I said, this is what round? Third. Wow, that actually is earliest I've ever seen. I've only seen quarterbacks go around the fourth or fifth.
His ADP is 24, so that would mean he's a second round pick.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm trying to look at my drafts right here now. Let me pull up where he went. I'm gonna pull up one I just did. That was
Zach Ertz just went in the third too.
I like this one. How this one felt competitive. Let me look at this one. I'll check out where Aaron Rodgers went.
I gotta say, for 6, there's really not a long gap in between my picks. They're coming pretty quick.
Everyone's going pretty quick. I think people.
Juju Smith-Schuster just went ahead of Adam Thielen and T.Y. Hilton.
I like Juju.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would do that.
I don't know. I like Juju because you got Antonio Brown being double covered
over like Allen Robinson and Josh Gordon and Chris Hogan and Demaryius Thomas. I don't know if I would do that.
It's hard to argue. You know who I really like out of that list that you just said? I like T.Y. Hilton. So I think I would definitely take T.Y. Hilton and then probably T.Y. Hilton, and then to me it's a toss up between Thielen and then Juju about who you'd want there, and then you know what I mean. Then who else is below? Baldwin is hurt.
T.Y. Hilton just went.
Landry's kind of got Gordon there.
I think I might go running back just because I don't like what's here.
Landry and Gordon is going to be interesting. They're both good. Landry was the best receiver last year in the league, pretty much, stat-wise. Him and, Larry Fitzgerald.
I don't know why. I have a bad feeling about Adam Thielen.
Yeah, because he's got Diggs, but I don't know. And also, you also wonder sometimes if certain quarterbacks, link up with other people better. How, Thielen could have, worked better.
This is kind of a hard pick. Because I might just go running back, but...
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, go to flex. Oh, yeah, you got the flex up. Alex Collins, huh?
No.
I like the receiver picks here, but Hilton just went. Yeah. What about a tight end? What tight ends are left? Probably doesn't seem like anything is even on the board.
I think I'm gonna go Miller.
Yeah, Miller's. I feel like he's
just very safe, and I also can get Ingram later. Yeah. I'm probably gonna end up trading Lamar Miller.
So I've had Aaron Rodgers go around the 4th and 5th round. I'm looking at past drafts, but one of them is early 4th round, so it's not far off from the 3rd. But that was early 3rd round, I think. Yeah. Quarterbacks early, man. Sometimes people want them. I've never liked that strategy.
That was just Rodgers. There's no other quarterbacks went.
Yeah, do you think he really provides such a difference to take him early?
I mean, you have to look at the history of it.
Yeah. I don't think it's... I don't know. I can't think of... Maybe. I guess it depends on how you build your team
Kenyon
out.
Drake went right before my pick. This is actually... I almost think I needed the 5th spot.
The 5th spot?
Yeah. Or later. Depending on how it flips. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed. I wanted McCaffrey and Drake, and I just missed out on both of them. And I settled for Lamar Miller. I'm gonna end up trying to trade him before D'Onta Foreman returns, or Watson gets injured. Because if you look,
I don't dislike Lamar Miller.
Lamar Miller put up 15. I think it was 14 point something with Deshaun Watson and 9 without, and I think that was in standard. So for PPR, you got to be looking at like maybe 18.
That's a good team though, and I think he's gonna be riding that.
Adam Thielen went after Alex Collins, so went Miller, Collins, and Thielen. I feel like everyone has a similar feeling towards Thielen. That last year was really good, but
It's not.
I don't
gonna
know
be the
how
same.
everyone really fully believes in it.
Yeah.
I think it's because he's white.
It could be a case people like them. People like the right receivers.
No, not liking him. Like they feel like,
Oh, they think he's gonna because he's white.
yeah, because he's white. It's like kind of flukish.
Is that the same thing with Jordan Nelson being downgraded?
No, that's because he's old, and Aaron Rodgers is not throwing it to him.
Yeah. Derek Carr is a little bit different.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a drop off.
A little bit.
Derek Carr's not bad, but I mean,
I think Derek Carr is gonna have a better year.
than Eli.
Well, no, just than last year. I'm saying. I think. I think Gruden will help that.
Yeah. I could still get Allen Robinson, possibly.
Mike Allscott's coaching, right? The fullbacks in the Raiders.
Is he?
No, that'd be kind of cool if we got him, but
I wouldn't be surprised if he did something like that.
there's no need to coach the fullbacks anymore. It's not even like a position anymore.
Okay,
I mean,
so
it's like there's no need to coach. Like,
after Thielen, we got Doug Baldwin going, who's injured. Probably going to miss week 1, maybe more. Larry Fitzgerald, Chris Hogan. Chris Hogan in the 4th. I mean, it's good now, but what about when Edelman's back? Derrick Henry and... I don't know, these middle rounds are... I thought you were just like playing something. These middle rounds are like kind of sketchy.
yeah, they're. I feel like a lot of
Just
players
not
are
like
similar.
I don't think there's talent to be had. It's just a lot of the people are so similar.
No,
in
that's what I was
they
gonna say.
can
It's
offer.
hard to
It's
pick
just
between
pick
them.
one from the other.
That's kind of how I felt about your Miller pick.
Like,
you could have gone.
I
You
was
could have gone
thinking
receiver
between
there.
Derrick Henry and Lamar Miller, and then I'm thinking Lamar Miller doesn't have Deion Lewis there.
Yeah. Are you looking at receiver right now?
No, I'm just looking at everything.
What about what's going on with tight end right now? I see
Jimmy
Graham.
Graham's there still, and Greg Olson's still there, and Trey Burton's still there, but I guess Evan Ingram got taken.
What's your strategy for that? Are you waiting?
Oh no,
on
Evan
that?
Ingram's there.
You gonna wait?
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm not doing that.
I think there's tight ends later that are good.
I kind of want to have Trey Burton on the team, and I didn't draft Jordan Howard or Allen Robinson yet, so
Yeah,
I don't have
the
any
Ba-
Bears.
I think
want
the
some
Bears are gonna. It's funny. The Bears are gonna be, I think, pretty good. They're getting drafted.
Royce Freeman just went. That's a little early, but I guess if he gets the starting job, it'd be worth it.
I think people think he's.
they
getting
don't
the
seem to
starting
go
job.
away from Booker yet. Like I wish they would just denounce the guy or something.
Well, you don't want to do that. Like on depth.
I know, yeah. I just
Coaches aren't going to tell you that either. They don't care about fantasy. That's the funny thing. Also, like
I
they
know.
want to use all their players to their potential. That's
I know that's what Doug Peterson's like. I'm not going to tell you who the starter
Yeah,
is.
of course.
Like, I'm not going to tell you. You can ask me over and over again. I'm not going to
Well,
tell you
also
who the starter
they
is.
have a weird system with running backs. The Eagles. That's like a weird thing.
Yeah, they have like a 6 running
They
back
were
rotation.
using 6. Yeah, it was like at least 5 in a season, or at least 5 in a game. I remember seeing, and like it was weird. They're an interesting team with their makeup.
They're surprisingly good to me, but then again, I'm a jaded Giants fan, so I'm going to say something like that.
Well, they got their chance to defend their championship, right? Let's see if they can defend it. Go back and win it, right? I don't think that's gonna happen. The likelihood of them winning again would be crazy.
I think I'm going to go...
I can see the Patriots being back.
I think I'm going to go Allen Robinson just because I'm not fully trusting Josh Gordon. I really don't trust him.
Patriots, Vikings, Atlanta. These are even Saints. This could be Drew Brees last year set up for him to ride off with the win.
As much as like I want Josh Gordon to be good, I'm just kind of worried about it.
Yeah, I like him, but yeah, he's got his problems. And also, yeah, you got Landry. And it's funny how like they're both there.
I have a good feeling about Allen Robinson.
Yeah, and I like his bye week.
I kind of like getting players.
What's his bye week? It's something weird.
5.
It's a weirder one.
I kind of like getting players like, I know it sounds weird to say, but like off of major injuries because the whole year
His
production
stats
they
are
didn't
crazy.
provide.
His stats are crazy for
So
when
it's
he's
not like
in.
they can bust
Yeah.
because they didn't do anything.
Yeah, even when he was in last year, they're really good. Like his stats are good for when he was in. I think he had like 20 catches, like 300 yards, like something really good.
Okay, so Cam Newton and
What do you have
Deshaun
last
Watson
year?
just went. It's the 4th round.
Do they show his stats from last year?
They're 0. They're all 0.
Didn't he play the year? Didn't he play? And he played nothing.
He got 17 yards.
Okay.
He got hurt on the one catch that
first,
he made.
The first catch.
Yeah, if you're a Jacksonville fan, you probably thought your season was over, and then you guys, the Jaguars go to the NFC what is it? The shit right before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the division champions.
Yeah, right.
Division champs.
With Bortles.
Game.
After they complained about getting
Yeah.
rid of him the whole fucking offseason.
Bortles is.
It's like you said, like just ignore all that like shit, like everything Schefter says or whatever. He's like,
There's a lot of bullshit.
half of it's real and half of it's bullshit.
There's a lot of bullshit.
Because there's nothing to talk about, and he's got to have something to do.
The Odell stuff was so bullshit, and it's funny how like he got his contract. It's the end of it, and it's funny how it's so talked about. Like it's just like they want to talk about the major players. I get it. They just want to have a story so they can talk about someone who's a top player like Odell Beckham.
Yeah, but there's not really much to say.
The Giants got a lot of spotlight also this whole offseason, because of the whole Barkley thing. So I think that's a big part of it too. It's like the Giants have been like looked at this whole season because they were bad, and now like at Barkley. I'm just fucking excited about Barkley. That's great.
After Deshaun Watson, Demaryius Thomas went, Jarvis Landry, Ajayi, and Deion Lewis.
Okay, nice. So who went first, Landry or Gordon? Okay, so Landry went before Gordon. You can still get Gordon, probably.
I don't know. There's still 3 more people. And
No, people.
He could get auto picked or something.
People don't like that little medical mark.
I don't care.
For some reason, people let that little medical mark scare them away from a lot of players.
I could still get Mark Ingram too.
Yeah, he's gonna be there for a little bit. Also, because of that medical mark.
I think I'm gonna go Ingram. I can't not.
That's kind of I think you can get him in your 7th pick. See that one down there?
Alfred Morris just went.
You don't think you can get Ingram?
Yeah.
You don't think you get Ingram
Did
in
you
your
see
7th? Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Alfred Morris just went in the 5th round.
He's right now kind of the starter, but I don't know if he's gonna stay the starter.
I am not going Breida right now. I'm waiting, but I'm gonna get him. Shit.
I think you can get. I'm not joking. I think you can get Ingram in the 7th round. Pick.
Josh Gordon just went.
I think you can go. Yeah.
It's not the 7th round. It's gonna be the 6th round next.
No, I know, but I think you could wait to get Ingram. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's not going to happen. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a bunch of picks. I guess that's 10 picks.
I think I'm gonna go. I don't want Jimmy Graham. I really don't trust him to stay healthy. I don't know if Evan Ingram seemed like he's got some injury stuff too to deal with. I don't think he's kind of out of that stuff with the concussion.
No, they say right now. I looked at it today. It says Ingram's gonna play week 1.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'll like just confirm right now just to kind of look that up.
it's just he already had a concussion. The season hasn't started.
So his concussion, he's expected to play week 1. It's like he's not like getting any concussion problems. Like they're not like ruling him out because of concussion symptoms.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna if this is like my biggest league, I'm going with the Giants.
No, it's kind of funny. I have a team that's like maybe it really is just about where you get certain players, but I have a team that is looking kind of similar to what you're doing because I have.
We like a lot of the same people.
Yeah, but I have Barkley and I also have Ingram, and they're like, what picks did you get?
Allen Robinson too.
Let me see. Where did you get? That was 6th round.
Yeah.
Let me see where I got.
No, that was 5th.
No, 6.
55.
6. I see it's on 7th round coming.
No, but that was technically still 5.
No, look, the 7th round's popping up. Next, that was 6. I can even see it from here. The 7th round's coming next, so yeah, that was 6.
I want to get Ingram next. Hopefully he's still there.
Ingram and Ingram.
Yeah, that's gonna be confusing to try and discuss, but
You can make that your team name.
no, I'm just gonna.
The Ingram.
He just went.
You should make it the Ingram.
Damn.
Who went? Oh, Mark Ingram. There he goes.
Yeah.
He didn't last until the 7th round.
All right, so Chris Carson, Kerryon Johnson, Crowell, and then I guess Breida. Like, I don't want to miss out on that if it hits.
So I also got Ingram in the 6th round. I got him 54th overall. Where did you get him?
Who?
Where did you get Evan Ingram?
55.
I got him 54. Okay, so very similar.
Mm-hmm.
And I got also have Barkley. So it's funny how certain players you're like, you get the same spot when you get to certain other rounds.
What do you think of that Cooper Kupp guy?
There's a lot of people there now. Like, isn't there Robert Woods?
He was already there.
Yeah, he's there, and I think I like him better than Cooper Kupp.
They subtracted Sammy Watkins.
Did
and brought in
Robert Woods
Brandon
just go?
Cooks. All right, so Russell Wilson just went.
Oh, Russell Wilson.
Yep, and then
And
I
it
guess
looked like something.
when
When are you looking at quarterbacks?
I'm done with like my bench, I
Pull it up right now. What's the quarterbacks that are left?
Well, I can tell you right now, Tom Brady's there.
Oh, I see Brady,
Drew Brees,
at the
Kirk
top.
Cousins, Matthew Stafford.
Oh god, okay.
I'm waiting on it. I don't need to do that. I'd rather have a stronger bench
Stafford
option.
goes high then. Stafford used to go a lot later.
because everyone realized how good he was.
Yeah, he's
finally.
like always. He's getting his due now.
I don't know. It's just like everyone
Just paid a lot.
kind of like realized like this guy's finishing the top 10 every single year. Why should we just like
He's got a
keep
really big
discounting
arm.
him for everybody?
He's got a really big arm, like really big, and like another like it can throw the long ball.
It's kind of weird. Marquise Goodwin went in the 6th round.
Here's what's good about that
See
Hill
that?
pick. You know who also is supposed to have a really big arm is Mahomes. So they're saying like he's got like the Stafford type arm to make big plays downfield. I kind of hope that is what Hill's like used as, because Kelsey's definitely their short guy. You know, short yardage guy. You know, that's what I would use Hill as if I was a coach. You know what I mean? I'd try to get him on stuff that's going a little deeper, a good bit deeper. Kelsey's going to be always down the middle, like, you know, either like short or medium yardage.
Okay, so Carlos Hyde went and then Tom Brady.
Oh, nice. Hyde, eh? What do you think about Hyde? What do you think about that running back rotation on the Browns?
I think I'm going to go... I kind of want to go Corey Davis, actually, but I don't really want to... I kind of trust Allen Robinson. I think you just got to go running back.
I guess I kind of like the Chris Carson pick.
It's just like if Burkhead somehow becomes like the running back there, it'd be really good. Just,
Yeah, there's a lot of people there, huh?
I don't know.
Burkhead, Michelle, or whatever, and then what's it? White, James White, who's supposed to start, kind of. Well, I guess Burkhead's could play week 1.
You know what? I kind of want to have. Actually, there's so many other good
Yeah,
receivers
there's
left.
good receivers left. I kind of see what you're saying. There's a drop off. I like Chris Carson. I like Karen. I don't know. Karen Johnson's also
I think Chris Carson has the best route to like
the upside.
easy value. I just
Yeah.
think
He's kind of
he seems like the goal line back there, you know,
yeah.
and that alone will give him like a decent floor. I don't fully trust Lamar Miller, so I have Carson as an option if I don't want to use Miller, or if I want to trade Miller with like Allen Robinson and Hill and get a better receiver.
Yeah, you could do that with him. Yeah, go to your bench, scroll down a little bit, just see that.
It's just one guy.
Okay.
I'd still want to get Kerryon Johnson if I can. I kind of like the Lions offense. I
don't think he's gonna be there.
I need LeGarrette Blount to be washed, and I need Theo Riddick to like kind of fade off from that role, so Kerryon Johnson can get more receptions. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go quarterback, so I don't have to even think about that kind of shit. Look at all the people left. It's ridiculous. I could still get like Mahomes, Matt Ryan,
Oh yeah.
Mariota.
I mean, you know what's funny? Look how far down Matt Ryan is.
It's kind of look how far Carson Wentz is.
I know.
Oh, Andrew Luck.
Well,
Look how Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck, I've been getting really late, and I really
Yeah,
like
I'm not
that.
going
You know,
quarterback.
Andrew Luck has already said he's playing week 1 too, right? Like he's another one who's like said he's gonna play week 1. Like
I'm gonna wait on quarterback. I'm not doing it now.
yeah, you can wait.
Delaney Walker just went.
You'll see a little bit of a stream. You have a couple close. You have a close pick here too.
Trey Burton went right after Greg Olsen. Trey Burton is going
I
pretty
kind of
high,
like Trey Burton this year for sure on a different offense.
but he never even like got to play much for the Eagles. I know he looked good, but
Yeah, but it's
could
like
have been the system.
so
The Eagles
it's-
have a really good system for tight
Yeah.
ends.
Trubisky has got to throw to somebody, you know, other than Robinson here or there.
Well, what are their other receivers?
I mean, I guess you can throw out the Tariq Cohen too.
Yeah, I know.
Cohen's gonna
They
get
have a
into
lot
it,
of.
yeah.
Their team is actually not bad.
I don't mind their team at all. Kind of.
And their defense
Yeah.
is really good. They got
Now
Leonard
it got
Floyd and
fucking
Khalil Mack.
crazy.
Leonard
Now-
Floyd and Khalil Mack.
Now it's like crazy.
Leonard Floyd
Like-
could have been on the Giants, by the way.
No, I know Leonard Floyd is such a good player to watch. I got to see him live versus the Giants, and he's really good. It's funny how that type of receiver, or that type of what is it? The end is so popular now. They're not even really big. They're just like tall and fast, and they get such like quick pass rush sacks.
I kind of want to get Jamison Crowder.
I think apparently
Jacksonville-
Alex Smith has said that he really likes
Jacksonville
Crowder or
defense just
something.
went in the 7th, so I guess there really isn't a big gap.
There's no.
in the
It's funny.
pay.
This is so much like that's weird.
All
Already.
right, well,
Who the?
whatever.
You think
Maybe I
someone
need
just?
to do 1,000.
What the fuck? Do you think someone actually just forgot to pick and then?
Should I do 1,000?
Do you think someone just fucked up their pick and that's why it auto picked?
No, because they're not even the top thing to be drafted, so
what the fuck?
that wouldn't happen.
So they actually just chose to get
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
Marlon
first.
Mack just went, which is kind of early. Yeah, I don't think this is very competitive, even for 500. I think maybe I need to do 1,000 plus.
Hey, you might be able to
Should
clean
I
up.
do 1,000?
Well, you could clean up now on a expensive league, right?
I don't know if it's going to be like just a cleanup thing.
But you got some people that are a little crappier.
I'm a little worried about this Dalvin Cook pick, thinking about it actually, because Latavius Murray is not going away.
Yeah, he's still pretty good too. Why don't you get him last pick of the draft?
Because I don't really want to handcuff my own running back. I'd rather handcuff somebody else.
You can get Latavius Murray as a free agent.
No, he'll probably get rostered because somebody's
Yeah,
going to anticipate Cook to get
I
hurt
agree
again,
with that.
thinking that's going to be a thing.
I kind of I see what you're saying. Handcuff a different running back. You can handcuff someone that's a little more like injury prone of a starter too.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep going running back.
I could see Fournette getting hurt this year.
What do you think? Kerryon Johnson, Coleman? You know what? I'm going to go Breida. I don't want to miss out on it.
That's pretty far.
It might be a reach, but I really have more confidence in him than Alfred Morris. And if he is like the main running back there, he's better than having Lamar Miller.
Yeah.
I like Kerryon Johnson, but like you said, you can't really go off the preseason too much. I try not to. I try and keep it in perspective,
It's really
even
hard
though.
to tell anything from it.
And also, like Harry Blunt's not going away unless he completely falls off because of age or something.
Well, I want less preseason
Oh,
games.
they didn't cut Amir Abdullah either. He's still there. So they have four running
so they have
backs.
4 running back
I
rotation.
know. It's like,
Yeah.
I can't get involved with that bullshit there. Same thing with the Patriots. It's Sonny Michel. It's James White. It's Rex Burkhead. It's Jeremy Hill. Jeremy Hill didn't go away either. He's still
Oh,
on the
yeah.
roster.
Oh, didn't you say? And they also just cut. They cut Gillisley, right?
Yeah, he got released.
That's funny. That was and they just cut him. So it's like they had a 5. like they had a big. Damn.
Gillisley is actually not bad as just a short yardage guy. I wouldn't mind him as like a.
I think that seems to be
Goal
just the
line
trend. The trend is just to use a bunch of running backs in different ways. But I guess they're doing it because they don't have a guy who can do everything, and there are guys that can kind of do everything. And I hope Barkley's that, and I think you do too, since he's the,
Hey, Alshon Jeffrey is still here.
Yeah, fuck that.
I think I
guy.
might do that.
Over I don't know. I like some of these players over him.
I don't know. I think this is like a steal actually. And this
There's a couple of Eagles left here out in this spot.
I don't really want to do it, but I think I have to.
You can't really want to root for them.
I gotta do it. I can't not. Unless he goes before I. Hopefully he gets taken before my pick, and I don't have to do it.
Yeah, I kind of hope that happens too. I think he'll be there because he's got the medical mark. You gotta look at your team. You have a bunch of guys that people are scared of.
What?
That I think have some injuries. Who do you have?
Just Ingram.
Oh, in your queue rather. I'm looking at.
All right,
your
there's
queue.
Jeffrey. He went.
Yeah, there you go. You know what's funny? I was gonna say he's gonna go, but I didn't want to say it and then jinx it, and him be there.
I kind of like Robert Woods actually. If I could get.
Hey,
him.
look, one of the two.
Jordan Reed just went in the 7th or 8th round. Jordan
one of the
Reed.
two Rams,
See that?
Ravens getting taken. Crabtree here too.
Tevin Coleman just went.
Oh, cool.
That's a little early for the 8th round.
Yeah, I
He's
do like
still
Tevin
a
Coleman,
backup.
but
Well, I guess not. I mean, they're like both starters.
your Breida one was a little early.
What do you think,
but
Robert
I think
Woods
yeah.
or Crowder? I kind of like. Oh, the bye week though.
I think you go off. I like. I don't know. I think I'd probably pick Crowder out of that.
maybe I'll just wait on receiver. Get another.
Yeah. What
running
else is
back.
running around running back?
Or maybe
Go to flex. What's going on with your tight end too?
maybe I should go quarterback actually.
Oh, you have Ingram, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna go Andrew Luck.
No,
next.
I think you should wait a little bit. You can get him later. Wait a little. Get another. You can wait.
Maybe I should get another running back.
Yeah, I think you can wait. You can probably.
What do you think, Kerryon Johnson or Crowell or
You know what's funny?
Sonny Michel?
Kerryon Johnson's
Actually,
still
I'm gonna
here.
go Sonny Michel and just hope maybe that he gets it.
I don't know. I think you can almost wait on that too,
And take what?
and maybe go. Well, who went?
Johnson.
Kerryon Johnson went. I was gonna say maybe take him.
Sonny Michel. I think I'm gonna go Sonny Michel. I just if he hits, he'll be as good as Dalvin Cook or something. You know.
Yeah.
I already have Crowell on so many teams. I'm sick of seeing the guy. I want to mix it up a little bit, you know? It's kind of weird. No one said a single thing this entire time.
Yeah, there hasn't been any chat going on.
This person's team name is Ozark Ducks. Do you know what that means?
I guess he's from the Ozarks in like Nebraska and shit. I think that's in Nebraska. I don't know. It's in the Midwest somewhere.
I'm going quarterback next.
Oh, I thought you said you're gonna go to the Ozarks.
Jameson Crowder just went.
Yep, I was about. Yeah, I think you're. You think you can't wait a little longer on a quarterback?
I kind of want to get Luck. If Robert Woods is there, I'm not going to pass on that, though. Kenny Stills still there. Mike Williams, Keelan Cole. There's so many.
A lot of these, like,
wow, there's so much depth at receiver.
I like a lot of these players. I just like if they can go later. Exactly.
Alan Hearns, D.D. Westbrook.
Yep.
There's so much depth at receiver right now.
That's why like running back.
Even Anthony Miller.
There's so many less like capable running backs.
Chris Godwin. Like, yeah, there's just so many receivers. I don't need to do this so early. I'm glad I didn't get one in Crowder or
you went already.
I really don't want to miss out on Andrew Luck. I'm gonna just take him next.
Yeah, I think he's coming around the time. Yeah, you have a bunch of you have 8 picks till yours or something. So yeah, I think he's in the.
So on my
what
bench,
round would this be? 10? That'd be perfect.
On my bench, I have Carson, Breida, and Michelle, which are just like lottery tickets. Like if Breida or Michelle can somehow be like the lead running backs there, I can trade Lamar Miller and flex them.
Right. So, but for week 1, you almost want your team as is right now, right? Who would be in your flex, or is it gonna be Lamar?
It's gonna be Miller.
Yeah, it seems like
because Foreman's out for the first 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So what I plan to do is I'm gonna ride out Miller until Foreman returns, and I'm gonna try and trade him before Foreman comes back.
I could see you be able to get a trade off with Dalvin Cook too.
I think I'm gonna either pair a receiver with Miller, or I'm gonna try to trade Cook and get McCaffrey and something else. I kind of want to have McCaffrey on a team this year, so if I have to trade to get it to happen, you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. So after my pick, it went Jameson Crowder, Duke Johnson Jr., Isaiah Crowell, Kirk Cousins, and then Sammy Watkins. And we're in the 9th round right now. Stafford is still there also. Michael Crabtree just went. What do you think of Ben Roethlisberger?
I think he's gonna get worse.
You just being ageist.
I am kind of being. I think this is his last year almost. He has that vibe. I think this is kind of a last year for. I don't know. Do you think this is last year for Breeze too?
The Bridgewater trade is kind of interesting for that whole reason. All right, I'm gonna go Robert Woods because there's so many quarterbacks still.
Yeah, no, yeah, well, yeah. You can wait, I think.
Actually, no.
I don't know. I would get it. Yeah, I would get a little.
I want Luck
just to kind of make sure, because I think you could still get other.
I feel like if Andrew Luck is like
receivers.
a top 5 quarterback, and I got him in the 9th round, that could win me this shit single-handedly.
That's a pretty good value.
Yep, I kind of like this team a lot now because of that one reason. Just week 9 is gonna be really bad because I have Barkley and Ingram all on the same bye week with Luck. But
so week 9 is kind of.
But the good thing about that is quarterback and tight end are the easiest things to stream. So.
Andrew Luck's cleared to practice. He's ready to go for week 1.
I just heard his arm strength is not where it's supposed to be yet, but I don't really care as long as
He's gonna be good, man.
I can tell you this much: the Colts are not gonna be up in games, so he's gonna be throwing it a lot. I don't care if he's like coming off an injury or whatever. His volume should be there.
He was so good his opening couple of years.
Robert Woods went right after my pick. That kind of sucks. But then again, you did say, they got Brandon Cooks, they got Cooper Kupp. I mean, there's a lot of other people
competition
there. Yeah.
For the pass.
So what's nice about Allen Robinson is like
he's the guy.
I could pretty much assume that's going to be the case.
That's definitely what I like about certain receivers.
All right, so Tariq Cohen and Jordan Wilton just went. Those are both interesting picks because Cohen, I don't know.
Like I like the draft.
I'm hoping they can use him a little bit more on offense than they did last year, and that was with John Fox, who's terrible.
I drafted Evans, and I really like him because he's like the guy. There's a few players that are just like the main dude.
I think I might go Aaron Jones here because If I can get like the Packers running back, that'd be really
The
good.
guy is the starter.
I just need Jamal Williams or Ty Montgomery to get hurt, and there's a good chance Ty Montgomery will get hurt. He already has in the preseason.
He's also used like as a receiver more. So
Yeah, and do you really think the
You need
Packers will be
somebody.
down in games? They're probably going to be running the clock out most of the time.
yeah,
with
you need
Jones.
somebody to be like a rushing guy, and I don't really think Ty Montgomery's ever really been billed as that or wants to be. He's a receiving guy.
After
He's small.
Jordan Wilkins, Peyton Barber went, who I don't really like that much. I think Ronald Jones is still going to be better later on in the year. And then Njoku went with the 100th pick
Yeah.
overall.
I think exactly what you're saying. It seems like
the
Ronald
Ravens
Jones.
defense just went.
Ronald Jones wins out. Weird. But yeah, we were talking about how it's only there's only Alex Collins, Michael Crabtree, and their defense that are getting drafted, and then their kicker Tucker.
I kind of want. I'm going to start looking at the streaming defenses for week 1 right now because I
But-
don't want to wait too long.
Aaron Jones could win out the job. Yeah.
All right, so the Panthers get the Cowboys. That's pretty good. It's not actually that great of stuff. Panthers look like a good stream week 1,
Yeah.
and then for week 2, let's see.
Panthers are gonna get drafted though. You're trying to draft them.
I like the Bengals against Baltimore. I don't think Baltimore's that good. It's like way too early to start talking about
Yes,
defensive
it's way too
streamers. I didn't even finish drafting the team
Yeah.
yet.
See what gets taken. Yeah.
I just can't help myself. It's like one of my favorite things to do. It's like
Carolina
stream
will get
defenses.
taken.
Actually, I don't want to miss out on Keelan Cole.
Yeah, he's a player I got in my 12-man draft.
Yeah, I probably could have waited on that one, but
Yeah, I was gonna say that one.
I should have just taken Aaron Jones.
Later. Yeah.
It's just like part of me.
I think he might be there still.
part
dude.
of me like doesn't want anything to do with that situation either.
I think he'll be there. By the way.
Rashad
Oh.
Penny just went. I thought about
It's
getting
funny
him.
how remember in the mock drafts he was like in the top. Like
Who,
he was,
Rashad Penny?
Yeah.
He went from the 3rd
I'm
round,
talking like
4th
early
round
mock
pick,
drafts.
and now he went in the 10th round.
Yeah, exactly.
So the preseason doesn't matter.
Well, he got hurt though too.
In the preseason,
Yeah, but that's what sucks about the preseason. That's why everyone kind of hates it. You know what I mean,
the players hate it.
everybody kind of hates it. Well, I mean, certain players like it because they want to get a job. You can't get the job without preseason for some roles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, it's the case, and then it's also the case for the coaches. You can't see these players without seeing them in like some kind of game scenario. But yeah, it's very scrimmagey. And it definitely annoyingly affects the draft.
Stafford just went in the 10th round.
11th. 12th.
Yeah,
12th round.
12th round.
Jesus.
So maybe Luck was actually like a reach.
Yeah, I think you might have could have. I think you could have waited, but if you want him,
I don't really need Robert Woods to come in and. Actually, he wouldn't help me if Tyreek Hill is the same bye week. I can't really use him.
yeah, it's true. You only use him for like 1 week with
No,
Yeah,
I can't use him. I need like.
You'd wanna use him
I need
twice.
another receiver with a different bye week than the 2 I
Yeah.
have. Not the same. And I got somebody with a week 9 bye again. It doesn't matter actually.
different positions.
Look how many quarterbacks are left though. I mean, you could still get Mahomes or Ryan or Mariota, or Goff, or Alex Smith. Like, okay, so
Matt Ryan still left.
yeah. After Stafford, the Eagles defense went, and then Ronald Jones, which I was gonna get him next,
So people are taking defenses early here.
and then Ben Roethlisberger went after Ronald Jones second. It's too bad Cameron Brate still. Aaron Jones just went. Damn, man, that sucks.
Almost there.
It's like
pick
the
away.
3rd time that's happened
Yeah.
to me in this fucking draft. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go Ty Montgomery then.
That guy who just got Aaron Jones knows what just happened there.
Should I say something?
Yeah, you should say, hey. Yeah, that's a little rough.
I'm just not gonna say anything because it's better I don't. Okay, so yeah, Aaron Jones just went. I took Ty Montgomery out of like spite, pretty much. I guess if anyone has a chance to win it, it's not him.
Well, Ty Montgomery is technically the starter already, right? He's the one who's like.
No, it's Jamal Williams.
Oh, okay. Well, he's definitely going to be their receiving back.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Third
gonna
down
just
guy.
probably end up trying to trade that pick with something else and sell the upside
Parrot,
of him
yeah.
winning the job. See what defenses are there. Minnesota, Chiefs, or Chargers.
Let me see your bench for. What do you got on your bench? Like,
Just a bunch of running backs.
so you just have one more bench pick.
Yep. Mahomes just went in the 12.
What are you gonna do? What do you do with your strategy here? Do you go bench pick? Do you go defense kicker? What do you do with these last 3 picks?
I might just go 2 running backs and then pick up a defense when I need it.
So 2 running backs and a kicker.
Kind of want to have Devontae Booker share in case Freeman doesn't win it. Royce Freeman might not get the job.
What about? Oh yeah.
Everyone just seems to like be anointing him, but it hasn't really been established yet that he's it.
Yeah, you don't want to handcuff your own guy with Murray.
No, I really don't. But I might get Corey Clement and handcuff somebody else's the Jai owner. You know what I mean? That's why I'd rather do. Or the Royce Freeman owner.
Right.
I don't want to bank on my own team. So
The Royce Freeman
failing.
owner, the Booker one's actually probably pretty good. Actually.
Yeah, no, that's where I'm going next. He's not really that good. It's
No,
just
but he's definitely
the coaching staff likes him for some reason. Shit, I could actually still get the Vikings defense.
Maybe. We'll see what time. We'll see how if it's left.
Well, I'm down to that pick.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm gonna
They're
look
better
at the streamers
defense,
right
though.
now.
What's that?
I'm just trying to figure out what defense to get. So, the Lions get the Jets.
That's a good one.
The Saints get. Oh, this is a really good one, actually. I'm going to go the Saints. They get Tampa Bay. And
Okay.
No
And with no Winston,
with
yeah.
Fitzpatrick out there
Yep.
doing his
And the
bullshit.
Saints, I think, are going to be a good defense.
They go the
year round.
Vikings.
Yep. I think a lot of defenses are going to go right here.
The Panthers get the Cowboys. I already said that one.
Yep.
But, the Steelers get the Browns, which is, still the Browns. They might look better on paper, but they're still the Browns until they prove otherwise. Oh, and also the Saints get Cleveland week 2, so the Saints actually have a pretty good 2-week start. Chargers get Buffalo week 2.
Who's got Jacksonville?
Oh, they went in the 7th round, remember?
No. Who's versus Jacksonville? It's the Giants. Week 1.
Oh, okay. Greg Zuerlein just went.
So
That's weird. The Bears defense went after the Vikings. I guess because of Mac. Oh shit! I didn't even.
Mac ups that
fuck! I didn't even
defense.
think about that.
that defense was good too before it.
I know. I
Still a
actually
good defense.
Probably drafted that. Yeah, that was actually a good pick.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah, that was a good pick. Does he have a Cubs logo too? That guy. Or
No, it's a Bears logo.
it's a Bears logo.
Yep, it's a homer pick.
So yeah, he wants the Bears.
It's a homer pick.
I still see some good defenses left. I see New Orleans. I see Atlanta. I see Carolina.
Yeah, because you know why? Nobody drafted any defenses really except for the few idiots.
Oh, LA just went. They were good. That's a good one.
The Bears get Green Bay week 1. I don't know if I really want
That's
to.
not a good week 1 matchup for sure.
No.
But a good defense for the rest of the year.
The Rams just
Also,
went.
do you
Or is
think-
this the Chargers?
I mean, I guess it will happen. Do you think Khalil Mack even plays this week? I guess he will. He'll have enough time to practice. He's just running. He's
They
running
don't
after the
play till
quarterback.
Sunday. It's a whole week.
Yeah, he's just running after the quarterback anyway. In the end,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like
Nah, I don't think he has to like do a whole lot of
he's
preparation.
not like gonna learn like a whole crazy lot.
Nah, he's just like, can you run forward and hit this person?
Some guys, I mean, some things are you have to like learn positions and you can't plug in so easy. But defensive ends pretty easy to plug in. He's just got to learn new lingo and new other
What do
things.
you think of the Broncos defense? Were they not that good last year?
They still are pretty good actually, because Von Miller is fucking ridiculous.
Saints have
I
a
like
better
the
bye
Saints.
week.
I like the Saints. I like the Falcons defense. I like the Carolina defense right here.
Maybe I'll just go kicker. I can get Justin Tucker.
Yeah, get a Raven. No one takes Ravens. Get a Raven.
Actually, I don't want a kicker.
Ravens suck. They're gonna definitely have to kick a lot. You know what I mean?
Who did Broncos get week 1?
Kicker's more important than everyone thinks.
Seattle. Saints.
I like the Saints. Who the Saints have first though?
They have the Buccaneers.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a great one.
I want the Saints, I like it.
That's a division game too, actually.
And then I think I'm gonna go Chris Boswell just because of the bye week. I just don't want my kicker to be like conflicting with anything really.
Yeah.
Well, other than the like Lamar Miller pick, I'm pretty satisfied with it.
Yeah. Lamar Bill is not that bad either.
I'm kind of like, I don't know, something about him. I don't like him. I try not to like be biased against people who have burned me in the past teams, but
Yeah, he's been on a few passes.
which is why I took him. But I didn't really feel great about it.
You've had him the past couple of years,
More than once, yeah.
and you keep
I had him
thinking,
when he was on Miami.
you keep thinking you're gonna catch his upside year, and maybe it's this year.
I don't catch it.
Yeah,
But I'm not trying to do that this year. I'm trying to catch his floor.
Yeah,
I'm trying to smack my face against his floor. So I guess, this is like kickers and defense right now. Justin Tucker went in the Broncos defense. Atlanta defense, who's pretty good. Atlanta's not bad.
I like that defense. So
I actually
it's
didn't realize
funny.
how good they were until you showed me them on Madden. Like, they're pretty
They're
highly
good, man.
rated.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's funny. All the defenses I see going are exactly what I would have done. I would have done New Orleans. Actually, I would have probably took
You know
Falcons
what helps with
over
streaming defenses is
Broncos.
playing Madden, because you can actually get a better idea of the whole
whole
defense
roster.
as a whole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Offense is much easier than even having to see it on Madden.
Well, especially if you're, a fantasy guy where you're not really caring much about defense of players, so you really only see that when
there
you see
are
Madden.
leagues for that. I just don't partake in that.
Yeah,
so.
there's a lot
John
of
Ross just went. That's
a lot
a
of the
really
weird
good late
leagues.
round
The
wide
weird
receiver
leagues are
pick.
kind of rare.
You
They
see
really
that?
are.
John Ross.
We were noticing this. The double QB leagues you'll see, you're not seeing any auction. We tried to do an auction, didn't even work. We couldn't even get people for it. And
John Ross just went. That's a good late round pick, just in case he can hit. He's a
Yeah,
former first round pick, and there's really not a whole lot to throw to there.
Bengals.
Matt Bryant went. Will Lutz, Matt Prater, who looks like Nick Swardson.
John Ross is Bengals, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah, you're right on that. I guess it's AJ Green and him.
And Tyler Boyd and Tyler Eifert, but Tyler Eifert's never healthy.
Yeah, Eifert. Wait, is Eifert still available or no? He's probably been picked.
I don't even want to look.
You don't want to look at Eifert, yeah.
I might go Harrison Butker.
Yeah, I've been drafting him just because I think the rookie Mahomes might have a hard time
Actually, no, I like Boswell.
hitting touchdowns. Hey, go with what matches a bye week. I like that strategy.
Yeah, it's just easiest. I kind of like Graham Gano also.
We have an open bye week guy. Yeah, Graham Gano is always
Wow,
good.
Robbie Gold had 170 points.
Cam Newton's kind of the same way. Sometimes he has good drives and can't finish them with a touchdown passing and a lot of field goals.
Yeah, just go
Also, a lot of
Boswell.
goal, like you said, a lot of C.J. Anderson could be a vulture because a lot of goal line stuff going on with the Carolina usually.
This bench is kind of like more upside than anything.
Yeah, you
so
got a lot of
I'm gonna have to try and find some startable people before I really need them, but I don't have to worry about it till week 5 really with Allen Robinson, and that's one
Right.
person. And that's pretty much it. Tyler Lockett went, which is another wide receiver with upside. I'm noticing that wide receivers are the only thing that are going anymore because every running back's pretty much done on your bench.
Yeah, the pool of the running back is it's gone. There's a drop off with running backs for sure. There's these tiers of drop offs.
Now they're all handcuffs.
Yeah.
That draft went fast. That didn't even take an hour.
Yeah, that was a very quick draft. It's funny, that was a very
50
quick
minutes
draft.
took.
Yep.
That's
No,
nice.
noticeably very quick. I think it's because everyone was there. That's something that I've noticed about that draft.
What's the best way for me to show my team?
Probably go to maybe open up the tab that has
Oh, it's cut off again.
show your week one projections. Maybe
I don't even know how to bring that up.
open up a new tab and go to your Yahoo team. You know what I mean?
I don't even get on that.
Yeah, actually, yeah. You don't have to get into all that.
It is what it is. I mean, you see it.
All right, guys. Well, that's the draft.
Yep. $500 later, here we are.
You want to go through who you got?
Well, you can see it. I
Yeah,
mean,
we got Luck,
we
quarterback.
just watched the whole thing, so.
Hill is gonna be your starter.
Yeah, well, I went Barkley first, then
Yep.
I took Dalvin Cook, which I'm not like crazy about because I wanted McCaffrey, which went the pick ahead of that. But
Yeah,
I plan to try and trade Dalvin Cook and get McCaffrey.
I told you he's never in the
It's
spot.
probably, that
Get
could
him.
happen easily. I think I could work that out. And then I took Tyreek Hill. Then I think I went Chris Carson. Before, oh no, I went Lamar Miller. Then Allen Robinson. Then Chris Carson, Matt Breida, and Andrew Luck. I got I think in like the 9th round. I'm pretty happy about.
Nice.
And then just on the bench, it's like lottery tickets. Like Matt Breida could hit, Sonny Michelle could hit. It just they need to like get the carries
official
and touches. Keelan Cole.
Official
um,
spot.
It's probably between like him and D.D. Westbrook now that Marquise Lee's done for the year. Who can get that like
Getting catches.
bulk of the targets yet?
Yep.
Austin Seferian Jenkins there, but he's kind of a hit case. And Devontae Booker still could win that job over Royce Freeman, but they
like he
they could also just kind of like neutralize each other's
Yeah.
value and be.
They're
I
split.
I honestly will probably end up dropping Montgomery and Booker if I have to drop somebody. And yeah, the New Orleans defense for these first 2 weeks, I'm probably gonna roster them the whole year. I don't know.
Yeah, but I like New Orleans. I would keep them. Keep them. Just stream the 1 week that they're not going. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. That's what you do if you like your defense. But yeah, oftentimes you'll get a defense and it just like shits the bed, and you'll have to just stream. That happens like more often than you think. Not everyone's the same each year to year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, I'd rather just stream it than keep the same one the whole time.
Yeah. Well, I kind of do like streaming defenses, but yeah, if you get it, I don't know. I like New Orleans. You might not have to. All right. Well, that's that.
Yep.
We're
And follow us on
Twitter.com/FSH Sports.
Yep, and
Or
we're
at
gonna
FSH
release the
Sports.
rankings probably tomorrow, and then we're gonna try and do some. Well, I guess we won't really get to the start-sit stuff until like Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, and then we'll probably do something for, pre-week 1 podcasting.
Well, yeah. The
We'll do
season's
something for
gonna
that.
start next Thursday.
This Thursday.
This Thursday, which is the Eagles and Falcons. And by
yeah.
the way, Carson Wentz is probably not going to play, so Nick Foles is a good streamer. Even though the
Yeah.
Falcons defense is pretty good, it's just Eagles offense.
Yeah, it's pretty gay. But all right, well that's the end of that. All right, so we're FSH Sports at Twitter. Have a good one, guys.